Hello everyone, this is Yogesh Lanjivar, working as Assistant Professor in Civil Engineering Department, St. Vincent Pallotti College of Engineering and Technology, Nagpur. I have started a series of a video lecture which is based on concrete technology. Today, in this session, I'll discuss about the mechanical properties of a concrete. This is the fourth lecture of the series. Earlier, I have covered three parts in which in the very first part I have discussed about the introduction to concrete technology. In the second part, I have given a history of concrete. The third session was related to the fiber of concrete. Today is the fourth session. I can say that this today's session is the continuation part of a third session, that is of a fiber of a concrete. Today mainly we will focus on mechanical properties of a concrete. So mechanical properties of concrete plays a important role. The contents of today's session are fresh concrete, hardened concrete, properties of FRC, structural behavior of FRC, and factor affecting FRC. FRC is nothing but the fiber reinforced concrete. In the picture you can see that the concrete consists of a fibers. These fibers are steel fibers. These are added in a concrete mix depending upon the requirement of that mix design. Now, fresh concrete. It is that stage of concrete in which concrete can be molded and it is in the plastic state. We can give a desired shape to a fresh concrete as it is a moldable state. Sometimes it is also called as a green concrete. Fresh concrete is prepared particularly at site or at a batching plant, and it is transported from one place to another place wherever it is required. Fresh concrete consists of a cement, sand, coarse aggregate, water. Sometimes the mix this also added admixtures if it is required, and fibers are to added if the design needs. Next one is the hardened concrete. It is a concrete which must be strong enough to withstand the structural and service load which will be applied to it, and it must be durable enough to the environment exposure for which that structure is designed. Now, hardened concrete is that concrete which is having some time after the casting of that particular structure. Now, it is capable to withstand the structural and service load. Initially, the initial setting time of a cement is of a 30 minute, final setting time of cement is of a 600 minute. Likewise, the concrete needs some time to set and to get hard. Once it is hard, we cannot change its shape. Properties of FRC. It consists of a strength. It consists of abrasion resistance, creep and shrinkage, fire resistance, durability, and permeability. Out of these properties which are mentioned here, strength property is very important, and in strength it consists of a compression, shear, tensile, and flexural. Out of four strength properties, compression strength plays an important role as concrete is a strong in compression and it is weak in tension. The presence of fiber may alter the failure mode of a cylinder. Generally, after making the concrete, the workability it has to be checked. The workability can be checked by compression strength, or other tests are also there to check the workability, but generally compressive strength is adopted. In compressive strength, cylinders or concrete cubes are prepared. So the presence of fiber may alter the failure mode of a cylinder, but the fiber effects will be minor on the improvement of a compressive strength value. It is maximum up to 15%. Modulus of elasticity. So it increases slightly with an increase in the fiber content. It was found that for each 1% increase in fiber content by volume, there is an increase of 3% in the modulus of elasticity. Modulus of elasticity can be having a mathematical ratio, that is stress to the corresponding strain. It is represented by capital E. Flexure. The flexure strength was reported to be increased by 2.5 times using 4% of a fiber. Here 4% fiber is mentioned here, but the fiber, it may be of a steel fiber, it may be of a glass fiber, it may be of a synthetic fiber too. The splitting tensile strength. The presence of 3% fiber by volume was reported to increase the splitting tensile strength of mortar about 2.5 times that of a unreinforced one. Reinforced one and unreinforced one, these are the two types. Reinforcement means when we add steel bars in it. Unreinforced, that is a normal concrete. Toughness. For fiber reinforced concrete, toughness is about 10 to 14 times than that of a plain concrete. Plain concrete is called as a normal concrete, which consists of a cement, sand, aggregate and water. It doesn't consist of any steel bars. Fatigue strength of about 90% increases if we add fibers in a concrete. Impact resistance also for fibrous concrete is generally 5 to 10 times than that of a plain concrete, depending upon the volume of a fiber which we are adding in a particular mix. Now, the structural behavior of a FRC. As far as flexure is concerned, the use of fibers in a reinforced concrete, flexure member increases the ductility, tensile strength, moment capacity and stiffness. The fibers improve the crack control and preserve post-cracking structural integrity of a member. Next one is the torsion. The use of fiber eliminates the sudden failure characteristics of a plain concrete beam. It increases the stiffness, it increases the torsional strength, it increases the ductility, rotational capacity and number of crack with a less crack. Now, high strength concrete. Fiber increases the ductility of a high strength concrete. Fibers addition will help in controlling the crack and deflection. Generally, this cracks and deflection is more in case of a normal concrete. If we add fiber in it, definitely it will improve the result. Shear. Addition of fiber increases the shear capacity of reinforced concrete beam up to 100%. Addition of randomly distributed fiber increases the shear friction strength and ultimate strength of a concrete. In case of a column, the increase of a fiber content slightly increases the ductility of a axially loaded specimen. The use of fiber helps in reducing the explosive type failure for a column. And the last one, that is a cracking and deflection. Definitely, if we add a fiber in a concrete, we will have a good result in a cracking and deflection. The test house shows that fiber reinforcement effectively controls cracking and deflection in addition to strength improvement. In conventionally reinforced concrete beam, fiber addition increases the stiffness and reduces the deflection. Now, the factors which affects the properties of fiber reinforced concrete. It consists of an aspect ratio, it consists of a orientation of a fiber, relative fiber matrix stiffness and volume of a fiber which are added in a particular concrete mix. First one is the aspect ratio. This aspect ratio can be defined as the ratio of length of fiber to its diameter. In short, aspect ratio is L by D. L by D, L is nothing but the length and D is nothing but the diameter of a fiber. Definitely, if we add fibers in concrete, we will have a good result. Increases in the aspect ratio up to 75%. There is an increase in the relative strength and toughness. If we have the fiber, if we have the aspect ratio beyond 75, there is a decrease in the relative strength and toughness. In this particular table, we can see that aspect ratio, relative strength and relative toughness. Type of concrete, we can see that for a 75 aspect ratio, the relative strength is found to be 1.70, whereas relative toughness is found to be 10.50. If we try to go increase the aspect ratio above 75, we can find that the relative strength reduced, also the relative toughness is also reduced. Next one is the orientation of a fiber. Fibers are oriented, means aligned. It can be done in the three different ways. Fibers can be arranged in a horizontal way, fibers can be arranged in a vertical way, and fibers can be arranged in a mixed way. Mixed means horizontal and vertical, or it may be inclined too. Definitely, it will have some effect on the strength of a concrete. Now, the fiber orientation of a fiber consists of a alignment in the direction of a load, aligned in the direction perpendicular to load, and randomly distribution of a fiber. It is observed that after doing the experiment, when the fibers are aligned parallel to the applied load, it offers more tensile strength and toughness as compared to that of the fibers when they are arranged in a perpendicular or randomly distributed way. Here we can see the load and the arrangement of a fibers. In this particular case, the load is acting in the downward direction, the fibers are arranged in a horizontal way. So this is the perpendicular. In this case, the load is acting in the downward direction, whereas the fibers are also arranged in a vertical way. So these are parallel. In this case, the fibers are arranged in a random way, whereas the load is acting in the downward direction. Next one is the relative fiber matrix. The modulus of elasticity of a matrix, it must be less than that of a fiber for efficient stress transfer. Low modulus fiber example are nylon and polypropylene fiber, whereas high modulus fibers are steel, glass and carbon fiber. Volume of fiber, it is having three parameters: low volume, moderate volume and high volume fraction. The very first one is that is the low volume fraction, that is less than 1%. These are generally used in a slab and pavement that have large exposed surface leading to the high shrinkage and cracking, whereas the moderate volume fraction, that is ranging between 1 and 2%, they are generally used in the construction methods such as shotcrete and in the structure which required improved capacity against delamination, spalling and fatigue. The last one is the high volume fraction, that is greater than 2%. They are generally used in the making high performance fiber composite. So in today's session we have seen about the fresh concrete, hardened concrete, properties of a FRC, factor affecting FRC and structural behavior of a FRC. So FRC, that is nothing but the fiber reinforced concrete, plays a very important role, and mechanical properties of fibers are too important. Out of the mechanical properties which were listed and which were told during this session, compression is very important, as concrete is strong in compression and it is weak in tension. Thank you. See you in the next session.